Hey Jake, random question. How many times have you checked your phone today?
Oh wow, you're really calling me out already? Honestly, I've probably lost count by now. Why do you ask?
Well, isn't it crazy how much we rely on technology? Think about it. We're surrounded by screens, gadgets, apps. It's like we can't function without them anymore. But have you ever wondered how much technology has really changed the way we live, work, and even think? Stick around because today, we're going to dive deep into the world of technology and how it's shaping every part of our lives.
You've got my attention. You're right though, I feel like I can't go anywhere without my phone. It's practically attached to my hand at this point.
Exactly. And it's not just phones. We've got smart homes, AI, electric cars. Technology is moving so fast that it's hard to keep up. Remember when we were kids? The most advanced thing we had was a flip phone, and now we've got devices that can control our entire homes.
Oh yeah, those were the days. T9 texting. Anyone? But you're right, everything's so connected now. I can even ask my fridge what groceries I need.
I know, it's crazy, right? But let's be honest, has all this technology really made our lives better? Or is it making us more stressed out?
That's a good question. On one hand, I feel like technology saves me so much time. Like, I can work from anywhere, order food, get directions, it's all so convenient. But on the other hand, I feel like I never fully disconnect. It's like I'm always on.
You're not alone in that. A lot of people feel the same way. Technology has definitely made life easier in so many ways, but it's also made it harder for us to switch off. You're always reachable, always getting notifications. And let's not even talk about social media. It's almost like technology has become both a blessing and a curse.
Exactly. I mean, I love the convenience, but sometimes I miss the days when you could just be unreachable. No emails, no constant pinging, just quiet.
I hear you, but it's not all bad. Think about how much technology has revolutionized communication. We can video chat with people on the other side of the world in real time. That was science fiction a few decades ago. Now, it's just a normal part of life.
That's true. I have family overseas, and I don't know what I'd do without video calls. Imagine having to wait for letters to arrive like they did back in the day. We're spoiled now.
Totally! And let's not forget how tech has impacted education. Remember when you had to go to the library to do research for school projects?
Oh, yeah, flipping through encyclopedias and hoping the book you needed wasn't already checked out.
Exactly. Now, with a few clicks, you have access to literally any information you want. You can take online courses from the best universities in the world, learn new skills, watch tutorials. It's like the whole world is at your fingertips.
Yeah, you're right. Learning has become so much more accessible. But here's the question, do you think we're losing something in the process? Like, are we relying too much on technology to think for us?
That's an interesting point. I think there's a fine line between using technology to enhance our lives and letting it do all the thinking for us. Look at things like GPS. It's great, but when was the last time you tried navigating somewhere without it?
Oof, guilty. I don't think I could find my way around without GPS anymore.
Exactly. We've outsourced so many of our skills to technology, and while it's made things easier, I think we also need to be careful. We still need to engage our brains, stay curious, and not rely on tech for everything.
Yeah, that's true. It's like we're becoming a bit too dependent. I've read articles about people who can't remember phone numbers anymore because we just save them in our contacts.
Right? It's kind of scary when you think about it. But at the same time, technology has given us opportunities we never had before. Think about medical technology, robots that perform surgeries, AI that helps diagnose diseases, wearable devices that monitor our health. That stuff is life-changing.
Oh, no doubt. The advancements in medicine are mind blowing. I read about 3D printing organs for transplants. We're living in a sci fi movie.
Exactly. And that's the exciting part of technology. Sure, it comes with challenges, but the possibilities are endless. From healthcare to space exploration, technology is pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Remember when landing on the moon was the pinnacle of human achievement? Now, we're talking about missions to Mars.
That's true. It's crazy to think how far we've come in such a short time. But here's what I wonder, where do we go from here? What's the next big tech breakthrough that's going to change everything?
Great question. There's so much on the horizon. AI is getting smarter every day. Virtual reality is becoming more immersive. And then there's quantum computing, which could revolutionize the way we process data. We're literally standing on the edge of a technological revolution.
Quantum computing? That sounds intense.
It is. Quantum computers are insanely powerful. To put it simply, they can solve complex problems that would take regular computers thousands of years in just seconds. It's still in its early stages, but once it becomes mainstream, it could change everything from cybersecurity to how we handle climate change.
Wow, that's both exciting and kind of terrifying at the same time.
I know, but that's the thing with technology. It's always evolving, always pushing forward, and with every new advancement, we have to adapt and figure out how to make it work for us, not against us.
Yeah, it's all about balance, right? We've got to find that sweet spot where technology improves our lives without taking over them.
Exactly. Technology is a tool, not a replacement for human connection or creativity. We have to stay mindful of how we use it and remember that it's here to help us, not control us.
Totally agree. It's like we're living in the future, but we need to stay grounded in the present.
Well said. And for everyone watching, what do you think? Is technology making our lives better? Or are we getting too dependent on it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
Yeah, and while you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it interesting. We've got more tech talk coming your way, so stick around for the next episode. You know, Emma, the more we talk about it, the more I realize that technology isn't just about gadgets, it's reshaping our relationships, our work, and even how we think about ourselves.
Exactly. Take social media, for example. On the one hand, it's incredible how we can stay connected with friends and family, even if they're halfway around the world. But on the flip side, it's easy to get sucked into the world of likes, followers, and comparisons. Sometimes it feels like technology creates as many problems as it solves.
Oh, absolutely. Social media is such a double-edged sword. It can bring people together, but it can also create this sense of pressure to be perfect all the time. It's hard not to compare your life to what you see online, even though you know that most of it is filtered and edited.
Totally. It's easy to forget that we're seeing everyone's highlight reel, not their real life. And the scary part is that it's starting to affect people's mental health, especially younger generations. Studies are showing that too much screen time, especially on social media, can lead to anxiety and depression.
That's heavy, but I get it. I mean, even as an adult, I sometimes find myself scrolling endlessly through my feed, and afterward, I feel worse, not better.
Exactly. That's why digital wellness is becoming a thing now. It's about learning how to balance the benefits of technology with real-world interactions and downtime. We need to set boundaries with our devices, just like we would with anything else that could take over our lives.
Yeah, like maybe not checking my phone every 5 minutes. That would probably be a good start.
Baby steps. Jake. But seriously, creating a healthy relationship with technology is key. And it's not just about limiting screen time. It's about being mindful of how and when we use tech, making sure it enhances our lives instead of overwhelming them.
Makes sense. You've convinced me to put my phone down a little more often. But let's flip the script. There are still so many amazing things that technology is doing for us, right?
Absolutely. I don't want to make it sound like technology is all bad. It's responsible for some of the greatest advancements in history. Just look at how it's revolutionized industries like transportation, entertainment, and even how we consume information.
Yeah, I mean, think about streaming services. We've gone from renting DVDs to having access to thousands of movies and shows at our fingertips. And let's not forget music. Remember when we used to burn CDs? Now we've got endless playlists on demand.
Right? And it's not just about convenience. Technology is giving creators and artists more opportunities than ever before. You don't need a big studio to make a movie or an album anymore. People are doing it from their bedrooms. The internet has democratized creativity.
That's such a good point. It's allowed so many people to share their talents with the world, no matter where they're from. I mean, look at YouTubers. Some of them have built entire careers just by creating content from home.
Exactly. Technology has opened doors that were previously locked for so many people. It's also bridging gaps in education. With online learning, anyone with an internet connection can access world-class education, regardless of where they are.
I love that. The accessibility of knowledge is probably one of the best things to come out of this digital revolution. But I wonder, what's next? I mean, we've already got AI, virtual reality, smart devices. What could possibly be the next big thing?
Good question. I think we're going to see even more integration between the physical and digital worlds. Augmented reality, AR, is already making waves. And as it develops, we'll probably start seeing it in more everyday situations, like shopping or education. Imagine trying on clothes virtually or walking through an interactive history lesson.
Whoa, that would be cool. It's like bringing the future into the present. But I have to ask, what about AI? Are we going to have robot assistants doing everything for us?
We're already seeing the beginnings of that with virtual assistants like Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant. But AI is going to get even more advanced. It's being used in everything from healthcare to finance, helping people analyze massive amounts of data and make decisions faster and more accurately than ever before. And who knows, maybe one day we will have personal robots helping us with daily tasks.
That sounds both exciting and a little scary. I mean, at what point do we draw the line? Will robots take over all the jobs? Or will there still be things only humans can do?
That's one of the big debates right now. There's no doubt that automation and AI are going to replace some jobs, especially repetitive or dangerous ones. But new jobs will also be created, ones that we can't even imagine yet. It's all about adapting and learning new skills to keep up with the changes.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like any big shift in history, there's always fear at first, but then people find new ways to thrive. And honestly, I'm kind of excited to see where it all goes.
Same here. Technology is moving fast. But if we can find a way to balance it and use it to enhance our lives instead of letting it control us, the possibilities are endless. It's an exciting time to be alive.
Well, Emma, you've definitely given me a lot to think about. I'm going to try and be more mindful of how I use technology, but I'm also really excited to see what the future holds. For now, though, I think I'll start by putting my phone away for a bit.
Good idea. And for everyone watching, what's your relationship with technology? Do you love it, hate it, or are you somewhere in between? Let us know in the comments below.
And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who's as fascinated by technology as we are. There's so much more to explore, and we'd love to have you along for the ride.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And remember, technology is what we make of it, so let's make it something amazing.